Today we'll be checking out the best workshop items for new players to unlock and use. These items have been chosen because they provide a good balance of utility, power and ease of use for new players, allowing them to progress and have fun in the game more easily. This video will give an overview of these items, explain their in-game mechanics and why they are useful, and provide tips on how to use them effectively. To unlock workshop items in Icarus, you would have to complete missions and get paid the in-game's currency, Ren and Exotics. These currencies can only be obtained by completing missions and cannot be found in open world mode or outposts. Exotics can also be mined without completing missions. To explain more on exotics, I do have a video linked in the description for you to check out. Once players have earned enough Ren and Exotics, they can use them to purchase the workshop items they want to unlock. Players should focus on completing missions and gathering the Ren and Exotics to unlock one item at a time to maximize their efficiency. The purpose of this video is to show you a reliable loadout for a new player that doesn't cost Exotics, purely just Ren, to get you started in Icarus. If you follow these steps, by the time you get to having all these items, you will be familiar with the game, workshop, and well on your way to getting Exotics to unlock the more powerful items. The first item is the S5X Environmental Suit. It is an important first item for new players to unlock in Icarus. It provides players with one suit module slot which can be used to upgrade the suit with various modules that can provide different benefits, such as increased speed, locating bosses on the map and providing healing buffs to other players. In addition to the suit module slot, the environmental suit also includes a slot for oxygen suit module, which allows players equip an O2 bladder in their suit or an O2 tank. This is an essential item for survival in the game as it provides the player with a source of oxygen. Overall, the S5X environmental suit is a must-have item for new players as it greatly enhances their overall gameplay experience. Once you have unlocked the basic environmental suit, you will need to research the Micromeal item in order to progress and unlock more important workshop items. The Micromeal is not an item players will have to purchase, you'll just simply have to research it to progress through the workshop tree. It's just a necessary step in the progression to unlock more important items. Once you have researched the Micromeal, it will open up the left-hand side of the workshop tree for you, giving you access to a variety of new items, such as repair kits, different types of micromeals, the MXC furnace, the MXC campfire, the O2 tank, the canteen, and seed packets for farming. Now that you have unlocked the left-hand side of the workshop tree, you'll have access to the two main items that will be crucial for your survival and progression in the game: the canteen and O2 tank. The canteen is an item that allows players to store and carry more water. Once you have researched the canteen, you will then have access to research and unlock the O2 tank. The O2 tank is a portable oxygen tank that provides a player with oxygen with a very long duration before it needs refilling. It's important for you to note that the current environmental suit, the S5X environmental suit, only allows players to hold a slot for an oxygen tank or an O2 bladder. This means that you will have to leave your canteen on your hotbar or in your inventory, and you'll have to just press on your hotbar number to drink or right click to consume from your inventory. This can be a bit inconvenient as players will have to switch between the items, which can be time consuming and disrupt the gameplay flow. However, this is a temporary solution. Once you progress further in the game and unlock better suits, you'll be able to equip suits that will have multiple module slots. With these better suits, you'll be able to hold an O2 tank and canteen, which will make it much more convenient to use them. Once you have progressed further in the game and gathered enough Ren, you will want to unlock the S5X environmental suit. This suit will be an upgraded version of the S5X environmental suit, and it will give you access to the lower portion of the workshop tree. This suit will also allow you to hold both the O2 tank and the canteen at the same time without having to switch between the two items. Additionally, the S5X environmental suit will give you additional +5 physical resistance. This means that players will be able to withstand more physical damage and will be able to be more resilient to enemy attacks. The next item that you'll want to research and craft after unlocking the S5X environmental suit is the mass Dampner module. This module is designed to fit inside your suit module slot and provides you with an additional +5% movement speed boost. This means that you'll be able to move faster and will be able to cover more ground in a shorter amount of time. Now that you've upgraded your suit, your O2 tank, your canteen and your mass Dampner module, it's time for you to start considering other cheap options to further aid you in your missions. One item I highly recommend is the survival backpack. This backpack provides an additional 5% movement speed, which stacks with your mass Dampner module, allowing you to move even faster. Additionally, it provides +6 inventory slots, which will increase your carrying capacity, allowing you to carry more items. The backpack also provides +25% falling resistance, which will reduce the damage you take from falling, and a 50% chance to avoid sprains when taking fall damage, which will make it less likely for you to get injured from falling. Finally, the backpack also reduces the duration of sprains by 50%, which will allow you to get back into the action faster if you get injured. Now that you have upgraded your environmental suit and have a good set of items to aid you, it's time to start considering crafting tools. In this next part of the video, I'll be showing you what tools you should start crafting and what you should avoid crafting, along with making the most of your Ren. The first tool that you'll want to get is the QIE Knife. This knife is essential for players who want to skin animal and gather additional materials from them. This knife provides several benefits. Plus 15% skinning speed, which means that players will be able to skin the animals faster. Plus 200% yield from skinning, which means players will be able to gather more materials from each animal they skin. Plus 10% stamina consumed by tool actions, which is a slight debuff, but in general it's not going to affect players that much. Plus 15% increase in skinning, which means that players will have more chance of getting more materials from animals they skin. The next tool I'd recommend as crafting is the Shengong Pickaxe. That's a mouthful, and it has the following benefits. Plus 60 to mining radius, which means players will be able to mine a larger area. Plus 125% yield from mining, which means players will gather more resources from each mining action. Plus 30% wear rate of pickaxes, which is a debuff. It means that pickaxes will wear out faster than other pickaxes. Plus another 10% further yield from mining. 30% wear rate of pickaxes is a big debuff. It means that pickaxes will wear out faster than other pickaxes, but the benefits of the increased mining radius yield and the other bonuses might be worth the cost. In addition, having too many tools that impact on your stamina might become annoying, so it's important to consider the trade-offs and decide which tools are most important to you, depending on your talents. The next tool I'd recommend is the Heike Axe. It has the following benefits. Plus 10% melee damage, plus 50 felling damage, so you can chop trees quicker. Plus 125% yield from felling trees, minus 15% movement speed, which is a debuff. It means that the player will move slower while using the axe. The 15% movement speed is a debuff. It means that the players will move slower while using the axe. The benefits of increased damage and yield might be worth the cost depending on your situation. The last item I'd recommend is the HARK S5 Environmental Suit. This suit is an upgrade version of the S5X Environmental Suit and will provide players with the following benefits. Plus 10 physical resistance, which means that the player will be able to take more physical damage before getting injured. 2 suit module slots, which means that players will be able to equip 2 additional suit modules. So for example, 2 mass Dampner modules, 1 oxygen slot and 1 water slot. Minus 5% perceived threat while stealthed. So what that means is when you're crouched and in stealth mode, animals will find it harder to detect you. And lastly, weapons can be highly dependent on the build you're going for in game. That's why I've left them out in this video. If you are an archer build, for example, the longbow early game will suit you just fine until you can get an upgrade later. As you progress through the game, you'll have access to a variety of weapons with different stats, so you can make your own choice that fits your playstyle and strategy. Remember, everyone has their own opinion on this subject, and this video is directed specifically at new players. If you found this video helpful, leave a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.